We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. Now, here we are with Shiba Inu, Shib Coin, and we're going to talk about what's going on in the charts on the 1 day and 30 minute, as well as some updated news and information and data on Shiba Inu, whether it's trending, is it most visited, and what is going on with the further adoption in this coin. But before we jump into it, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. Every single stock I mentioned this morning turned out to be a home run. And if you trade stocks apart from crypto, you may want to check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And we're going to jump right into it here with Shiba Inu. So the home runs of the day were spectacular. Every single stock I mentioned this morning turned out to be a home run. And as the S&P 500 index continues to struggle to get back up to all-time highs and portfolios are in the red or sitting sideways, I will continue to look for opportunities daily, and you're more than welcome to join us. I would like to invite you to join us. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So the stocks I was watching this morning was AEMD, WIMI, and ONTX. And we're going to go ahead and see how these performed on the charts. And this right here is ONTX. Caught this one in the pre-market as it was pulling downwards, and it took off to a highest point in the day of 25% plus, and it gave multiple jumps of 10 to 20% before reaching those highs, as well as WIMI. We caught this one in the pre-market sitting sideways. It dipped a little bit and it took off to a highest point of 20% plus at its highest point of possibility. And this one was going constantly upwards after that slight dip before the market open, and at the market open continuing towards that 20% plus move. And then we have AEMD. This was strictly charts, no news, just volume and charts. Caught it in the pre-market, started to move up 5 to 10%, pulled back down, and took off for a 25% move plus in its highest point of possibility. And this happened in a matter of minutes for each one of these. All it took was about 15 to 30 minutes on every single one of these to hit these highs. And this is something you can become part of as well. And even if you don't catch the full move, because it will take some time to get the hang of it, especially if you're becoming new to day trading, but just making 2 to 3% can make all the difference. And I know that 2 to 3% may sound small, but it adds up. I mean, 2% per day out of the whole entire opportunity that actually moves up 25% plus in a matter of minutes to get started. That is a good goal, because in a week, that's 10%. And in a month, that's 40% up. Think about some of your positions that are just up 5%, 10%, not doing much. And then you can work your way up towards 5% per day, 10% per day, because this is what we look for daily, guys. Opportunities like these every single day. And with 42 Vision, which is also something you can gain access to as well, in the 42 Vision tier level, you can see where there's weakness in the charts and where there's strength to maximize on the opportunities. If it's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us, and we look forward to having you join us. Check out the link down below in the description, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Shiba Inu, Shib token, and we're going to talk about Shib and Shibaswap as well in this video, how Shibaswap stands out from any other swap, and also how Shiba Inu is performing after this Coinbase effect of getting added onto Coinbase, running up and pulling right back down to 5 zeros and a 6, bounced off of it, and it's at 5 zeros and a 7. We're also going to see what it takes to become a Shib Coin millionaire at these current levels and what data we have seen in the last several days. So the first thing is Shibaswap. Okay, I want to point this out because Shibaswap is way ahead of Uniswap, and Uniswap is said to be pretty important, and every other swap here is behind Shibaswap. Okay, it is the top one when it comes to the highest social signal on Twitter and other information when it comes to all the others, how they're talked about, how they're tracked, and how they're used. So Shibaswap is one of the highest used ones. the highest seen ones, and it's way ahead of everything else when it comes to further adoption, as well as it's a really good way to get from Shiba Inu to leash to bone, and that swap takes you to much more scarcity because leash and bone have a limited amount compared to Shiba Inu's almost not infinite amount, but large amount of tokens, which actually makes a lot of people worried. Well, one of the ways to go into bone and leash is through Shiba Inu tokens and then transferring, right? That's what the whole Shiba swap is about, into the others, and the others have a limited supply that is said to go explosive to the upside in the future, and we've seen how they've reacted before. But Shiba Inu is one of the main ones that is getting a lot more adoption into many different platforms, and one of the remaining platforms that is left is Robinhood, right? We want to see Robinhood added on, and that is going to be very interesting as September is coming to an end, if they're going to do it at the end of this month or the beginning of October, because that is when it was set to all happen. Webull did it, Coinbase did it, eToro has done it, Robinhood has not, and that's going to be an interesting move. But Robinhood, based off of information that I've seen in different forums, as well as the email that's been sent out. So if you received it, please comment down below to confirm that. If others are seeing the same thing, to go ahead and confirm if that information is true, that Robinhood is going ahead and posting about a crypto wallet update. So that is probably something that they're trying to prepare before they launch Shiba Inu. Who knows? I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. So Shiba Inu is in a downtrend, and it's trying to consolidate here between 5 zeros and a 6 and a 7. It came right back down to where it was all this time, right? We've seen it like this for some time. It got added on to Binance. It got added on to Coinbase. It's on Webull, and all of that has created further adoption. And where is it when it comes to trending? Because it ended up coming off the list. Is it still on it? Well, as we see here, Shiba Inu reappeared. It was off this whole entire list. Now it is number 13. So as it brings itself back up, that is going to be a good sign of more eyes and set of eyes, whether they're new eyes or people that already have known about it are paying attention to it. So it's trending again at number 13 at the top 15. Now, here on the most visited, it actually was losing traction, and it's reappeared, and it's number 9 now. So it's in the top 10, right underneath Ethereum, Cardano, and Bitcoin. So that is a huge sign of more people paying attention to it. Also, set of eyes again paying attention to it. More people further adopting to it because it just got added onto Coinbase. It just got added a few weeks ago onto Webull. It just got added onto Binance, right? Less than a week. More people are finding out about it over time, and that is a huge sign of further adoption and new set of eyes, or the same set of eyes coming back to it, as we see it also in the price, showing that strength back up from 5 zeros and a 6 to 5 zeros and a 7. So if we look at it here on how it's performing on the 1 day, it has been in a downtrend, guys. So that is something to be aware of and something to watch. But as long as it stays above 5 zeros and a 5, that is the main support level that we've seen for the whole entire year so far. That is going to show some strength. But this is a long-term journey. There's nothing short-term about it, and you want to be aware of that, okay? There's no new news, okay? Nothing has updated to when it comes to speculation and hype, but the fact that we're seeing the price go up from those 5 zeros, right, and a 6 back up to 5 zeros and a 7, it's back on trending, it's back on most visited. That is a good sign that naturally further adoption is happening right now as I speak, due to the fact that it's been added on to Binance, Coinbase, and more people are becoming aware of it, because there's a lot of investors in the crypto space, and even the ones that trade stocks, that were never aware of Shiba Inu and didn't even know that there's a dogfight going on between Dogecoin and Shiba Inu head to head, right? And that Shiba Inu is under the Ethereum family. There's so much people finding out about it now, and like I said, this is a long-term journey. And I found this very interesting because this is a reputable source, and this is what they posted. SHIB I trust, HODL I must. That right there with the Yoda being the master was very interesting, and the fact that they're saying this, okay? This is a platform where you could see the price action of Shiba Inu and what's going on with it. Like, for example, if you were to go to Webull to see how a stock is doing, or SHIB itself, because you could see it on the Webull app, going out of their way and stating SHIB I trust, HODL I must. That right there was interesting. And those of you that are Star Wars fans, I look forward to seeing your rocket ships down below and what you think about this. But this is pretty legendary. I thought it was pretty funny, but also a message and a statement, just like the Coinbase statement, right? Of Coinbase being the only one to follow SHIB token, right? They're going ahead out of their way to follow SHIB token. They don't follow anyone else but SHIB token. I found that interesting. And now we have here this reputable company and source stating SHIB I trust, HODL I must. And that right there says it all. This is a long-term journey. There's nothing short about it. And you want to keep your cost average as low as possible. And after this calculation, you will see how much it would take to become a SHIB Coin millionaire. And even if you don't have that amount right away, that doesn't happen overnight. You can build upon it, and it's not going to run up to 1 cent in just one day or in a few weeks or months. This is going to take time, but once it starts to take off and this further adoption keeps on pushing forward, there might be some really accelerated catalysts to take this up to knock out a few zeros. So definitely be aware of that. Let's go ahead and calculate it. So to become a SHIB Coin millionaire at the current levels, all it takes right now, based off of where it stands, we're just going to round this down to 5 zeros and a 7. It would take $700 divided by 5 zeros, right, and a 7 to go ahead and give you 100 million tokens, right, 100 million Shiba Inu. Now, when you go ahead and multiply this by 1 cent, right, which is what a lot of speculation is around, 1 cent or even 1/100th of a cent. Those are the two right now that a lot of speculation is focused on. And then I've also talked about articles and experts saying 10 cents and even $1, right? But before we think about 10 cents or even $1, 1/100th of a cent and even 1 cent is possibly happening before that happens, right? Because they come first. So it's definitely something to be aware of. And this is based off the speculation of 1 cent. It would get you to 1 million, and it would officially make someone a SHIB Coin millionaire. And that is all assuming that it reaches 1 cent. Now, I've seen a lot of articles out there that that's possible, 1/100th of a cent, and even 10 cents all the way to $1, guys. So I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.